Hi, I'm Avery Lieske, and I am a third grade teacher at Bluff Park Elementary in Hoover, Alabama. I can't wait to tell you about the true story of the Three Little Pigs. So the true story of the Three Little Pigs is all about the wolf's perspective of how he was set up and framed, and that he really wasn't trying to hurt the three little pigs. So this story is a hilarious adventure about his truth. So I gave my kids this book as a present so I could get the book into their hands, and we did a class read aloud with this book, and they absolutely loved it. They thought it was hilarious and it opened up their minds, but they are not convinced that the wolf is a good guy. They said they weren't convinced because they just believed the traditional tale. They thought that Alexander T. Wolf seemed suspicious and that he was trying to trick us. And they said that their favorite part was at the very end when he was in jail and he was still trying to ask for the cup of sugar. There are several activities that I want to do with my children. One of them is a debate. So in third grade, we really focus on point of view, text evidence, and those are two really big standards that we have. So I thought it would be so much fun to split my kids into two sides and pose the question, do you think the wolf committed the crime? And have them back up their answers with text evidence, whether he did it or whether he did not do it. I also plan on using this book by comparing and contrasting. That is a huge standard in third grade. And so you can make this digital by doing a Venn diagram either on Jamboard or a Venn diagram in Google Slides, and your kids can compare the true story of the Three Little Pigs to the traditional version. Another activity you can use in your classroom with this book as an extension is to do a retell. Now, by third grade, our kiddos can retell a story, but how do we take it deeper? Well, to take this deeper or to make it digital, you can have your kids do a retell either digitally on Jamboard, or you can have them do it on a comic strip in Google Slides. They can add words for the beginning, middle, and end. They can add pictures, they can add captions, and that would just be a creative way to have your kids get excited about retelling the story in a nonverbal way. Another way that you can bring creativity is by bringing in informational writing with this story. And you can have your children design a wanted ad, and they can create their own sign. Underneath their wanted sign, they could write all the reasons that they know that the wolf committed this crime. This book would be a great story to talk about empathy with, because you could pose the question, why do you think the wolf responded that way? What do you think maybe he's gone through? How do you think he's feeling? Have the kids write a journal entry about why they think the wolf responded the way that he did. Maybe they could come up with good questions they could ask the wolf, and maybe they can even take the lessons that you talk about with them and apply it to friendships in their classroom when maybe they see a friend that's lonely, or when maybe they see someone who's acting up. I use the true story of the Three Little Pigs every year to show my kids that there are two sides to every story. This book will be a phenomenal addition to your classroom.